Hi there, and welcome to What's New and Coming Up with Lipedema. It's our weekly, really check in just to talk about what's coming up and what's been happening and like that. Usually answer questions. Siobhan is not with us today. She's off getting ready to fly to South Dakota. And so she's going to be in South Dakota, I think, for the week. And then we'll be back next week. So she is moving there. Um, I can't exactly remember when, but soon. So, hi and welcome. Let me know who's here. People are coming in. I was right on time today, which is which is good. um, and I want to share some. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. I want to share some about my week with you because it's been a pretty amazing week. And I want to share some things that, well, I know you'll be interested in for yourselves. So, okay. So I know now this is just me. Yawning is part of my, doesn't matter. It's like a part of my process these days. I'm also having a very easy day. Hi, Patsy. Oh my God, nice weather in southwest Arkansas. Same here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a perfect fall day, and it's supposed to be like this for the weekend, which is great. I'm actually working a lot this weekend, but I shouldn't say a lot. I'm working. I have some things I need to get accomplished this weekend. So, for the book, yay, the book, the medical textbook. I'm beyond excited about it all. The other thing is, well, a couple things. I want to talk about my past few days with Dr. Perry Nicholson. Dr. Perry is one of the few folks that I know that really treats the lymphatic system. And oh my God, he does an amazing job. Really, I think he's a bit of a miracle worker. Or he labels everything he does mojo because that's magic. Mojo is magic. And he really is. So I know there's new people here, so let me see. During, oh, wait, this is a question from Sue. I mentioned wearing overnight compression. What brand do you like? I can't find something I'm comfortable with. These are fabulous. Um, they're called Profile. Let me show you. I'm going to come back to Dr. Nicholson because I want to answer the question. Let me get it. Profile night garments. I found them really quick. I have them on now. I have them on this very moment. I had my strong compression on, and just a little while ago, I was feeling I needed something a little looser. So I put on um, my knee highs. Okay, I'm going to show you now. Okay, here we go. They're called Profile. They're made by Circade, and Circade is one of the Medi products. This is what I have on right now in black. So They are so wonderful. You can put something over them. That's what this is, and this is. That's sort of like a sock that you can put over them. I don't bother. Mine all look like this. And you can get them here, or you can get them from Lymphedema products. Apparently, they have sleeves. I have two lengths. I have the knee highs and I have the thigh highs. Here are the thigh highs. Oh, good. This is Lymphedema products. And you can get 10% off. Okay. And there it is. And so I wear both of them, not at the same time, at different times. When I feel like it, I'll wear the thigh highs during the day when I'm home working. And I tend to wear the knee highs at night. Uh, uh, and and I wear them some days, like now that I have them on. I had the other ones. I have a couple of different compression. I have just the ones that I pull on, and I have the ones that have Velcro um, for my calves, and both of them, I'll switch between them. Not on the same day, but just to break it up a little bit for my legs. And it seems to be working. The last time I got evaluated, my numbers were way down. And she was so cute. I love, love, love my MLD therapist. Her name is Nancy Harding. And so she said to me, "Can I take credit for this?" I said, "Of course you can. You've been doing MLD on me for a while." Okay, wait, I'm coming back. Let me find, here we are. Huh. I hope you saw that. All right, let's try it again. There was a snafu. So let me see if we can try it again. And I'll show you. Okay. Well, that didn't work. All right, I'm going to try it one more time. I'm getting an error message saying that they can't connect. All right, let's try it again. Okay, let me now here. Okay, let's try this. Not working. Not working. Okay. Let me get something's wrong with StreamYard. So here, let me get. I'm going to put a link in the chat. There's always a way. Okay. There's always a way. Yep. Here is a very long link. So you're going to have to use the link. It's in YouTube. It's not in Facebook. So it's in YouTube. Oh, no, it is in Facebook. It's profile. It's called Profile by Circade, by Medi, because Medi bought Circade. Um, okay, there it is. Profiled by Circade by Medi. That should give you what you need. Sorry, you guys. This time it isn't me. I usually know when it's me. It's not me this time. It's the system because I'm getting more error messages. Well, we won't share screens today, but I will talk a little bit, at least a few minutes, about Dr. Perry. I I always repeat it. For those of you who have heard it, I apologize, but there are lots of new people who haven't heard it before. But I was very sick, and now I'm not. Now I'm really on the mend. And it was working with Dr. Perry that made major difference. I worked with Dr. Perrin, Perrin, the Perrin technique, and that really got me started, and I was able to have some progress. Very slow though. And then 14 months ago, I started to see Dr. Perry Nicholson. And I'm going to, hi, Joanne from Florida. So nice to see you. I am going to give you a link to what I think is the most wonderful thing that you can do, which is something he calls the Big Six. He calls it the Big Six. Nicholson, Big Six. What it is self exercise where you reset your lymphatic system. You actually reset your um, lymphatic system. Okay, so let me. Oh, yep, this is him. Perfect. I found it. So I I had a very dear friend. I had to find the right link. Okay. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Okay, so here's the link to the YouTube video with Dr. Perry. I had a dear friend of mine call me, and this is over a year and probably a year and a half ago because I was so sick. And she said, "You've got to do something. Here's the Big Six. Start with that." And so I absolutely love Anita. She's one of our tribe members and very, very dear. Um, and So I listened to her. I started to do the Big Six, and I was amazed that it was working for me. I scheduled an appointment with Dr. Perry and ended up he's his practice, his office is in New Jersey. And I thought to myself, New Jersey, okay, that's driving distance for me. That is about a 4.5 hour to 5 hour drive for me. Now I'm not driving these days because I was so sick and I couldn't drive. I'm in the process of getting a driving evaluation so I can drive again. So, but I did hire someone and she's been driving me down to New Jersey once a month. And that was this week. I had 2 days down in New Jersey. I started out by going one day, and it was a long day because we'd have to leave at the crack early, usually by 7. And then by the time we get home, it might be 7 at night, and it would have been 10 hours of driving, an hour with Dr. Perry, an hour and 20 minutes, whatever, and stopping to get gas and to use the restroom and all that kind of stuff. So it's a good 12 to 13 hour drive a day. Um, so then and then what happened is it started to work. like very slow, not so slowly, because I started, um, and I started to feel better. And as I started to feel better, it was kind of at least 6, maybe 7 or 8 months. And then it was almost like boom, 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 boom. That was a better snap. I just, someone said to me in one of the support groups, "You're back." And I said, "You're right, I'm back." And I started to feel much more centered, and all of what I had been going through, which was lymphatic backup, intense lymphatic backup in my system. The kind of backup where I gained 80 pounds from this whole thing in a few months when it all started from lymphatic uh, obstruction. Anyway, we're going to do a webinar on it. We did do one, but we're going to do something in much more detail about central lymphatic and what happens and what you can do about it. But um, Dr. Perry, I put it in there. It's a YouTube link. It's in both Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah, hi Sue. He is in New Jersey. Where are you? Are you in New Jersey? Oh my God, that would be amazing. He's so good. Anyway, I spent the past 2 days. So this is, so we got back last night around 6ish, which was actually not bad because we now split it up into 2 days. So one day we drive down, I have a session, we stay over in a hotel. The hotel is lovely, it has a pool, use the pool. My wonderful helper, Jean Marie, she'll go to the workout. She works out, and I usually sleep. After a session with Dr. Perry, I sort of curl up. And anyway, so we got home last night, and so then I have another session with him on the second day, and then come home. My ideal situation would be to go down twice a month, but that's two 10 to 11-hour trips, twice a month. But we'll see. I think it might work out. You'll hear from me. But I'm talking. I'm a storyteller. I mean, there's so much story I always get into, but he seems to be able to go right for the place that needs the most help. Well, he asked me how I'm doing, how this is, how that is, and then he does hands-on. His background is as a chiropractor, but he has training in osteopathy and a number of different other modalities. And he himself had thyroid cancer where they removed a lot of the lymph nodes in his neck, which is really intense because that's a major part of our lymph system. So, anyway, my lymph system went from being totally clogged and obstructed to flowing again. And I think that's what made such a major difference. It made such a major difference. And so much so that, as I said, I don't drive myself down to New Jersey because I can't drive, and I can't drive because I had 2 car accidents because I fell asleep at the wheel last year, going over a year ago. And I didn't think I would be able to drive again, but because I'm feeling so much better, I had a driving evaluation. I had the clinical evaluation, and I'm going for the behind the wheel evaluation this coming week. which is amazing to me, that it's all happening. So, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing it because I felt despair and a sense of hopelessness, and I don't anymore. I feel like I am on the mend, and I felt that way for quite a number of months now, and I am profoundly grateful. And so, compared to that, going down to New Jersey, nothing. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. And you know, there's a way. You can find a way. You can find a way. That's what I want to keep saying. I keep noticing my face gets very swollen. That's part of what he works on. And I'm noticing this side of my face is more swollen than this part. This half is less swollen. This one is more. So I'm going to do some of my own Big Six and MLD today and here on this part of my face. But you can find a way. You can find a way. And that's the message I want to leave you with today. So what's new and coming up with lipedema? I think it's an important thing that we have a webinar on pain management on Monday. And I'm getting the, hold on a second. Okay. That wasn't it. Hold on, let me check. Here it is. With Brian Haywood and Jerry Hamill. If pain is part of your story and you would like, hold on a minute. This is on Monday, and here's the link that you can sign up. So that's what's coming up here. I'm going to put it here. It's learn.lipedema-simplify.org/pain-webinar. Okay. Stacy wants to know if they do lipo in New Jersey. Not Dr. Nicholson, not Dr. Perry. He does conservative treatment. So that's not lipo. Okay, so you've got that. The other thing is we have our big conference in April. That's coming up. There's going to be, if you've attended any of our conferences at all, you're going to get a special invite this weekend as an alum. Be sure to open the email and be sure to take advantage of it because it won't be that low priced again. So that's the conference in April. But here's the Boston Lymphatic Symposium. The Boston Lymphatic Symposium, here I'm putting it there. There it is. Okay, there it is. It's Boston lymphatic-symposium.org. That's in February. Now, here's the thing about that conference. It's a 2-day conference for professionals, most of it physicians, but it's a 1-day for patients, which is, I believe, on February 20th. And this year, they've been doing it on the lymphatic system and mostly on lymphedema. They're going to be doing it on lipedema this year. The focus is on lipedema. It's all lipedema. And it's going to be happening live in Boston at the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. All of the details are here. And that conference is co sponsored by Boston Children's Hospital and the Harvard Medical School. Yeah, the Harvard Medical School, which is both children's and BIDMC, which is Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. They're Harvard teaching hospitals. So it is going to be fabulous. I'll be there, and a number of Lippy ladies have already told me they're coming. And Boston is my beloved Boston. It's my hometown. So I'm thrilled about it. So that's in February. The other thing is we are going to have a special webinar, I believe. I'm trying to get it coordinated, but it probably won't get coordinated for another week or so, because we want to have Dr. Nicholson, Dr. Perry come, and we're going to do that sometime in December. I want to do something special for the holidays, and that's as special as it gets. So, yeah. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, I'm having a wonderful, it's an ideal autumn day. And it's going to be this way for the weekend. The colors are changing, which is, I love it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to show you. That's, this is out my window. That's right across. The colors are changing. You can see some of the reds and golds and on the lake. And I'm just so blessed. My little hobbit house on the lake. So happy. So I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you. My vlog on Sunday, I'll probably repeat some of what I'm saying today. But it is what it is. Come and hang out with me. Come with your questions. All right. Bye.